All right, let's look at Water Slide, page 14 and 15 from the Bastien Performance Book, Level 2. We're in the key of G major. This is very heavy on the G major scale, so make sure that you're playing the correct fingers. It starts off with kind of a little introduction. It says with spirit. We're going to look at only practice tempos right now because I want to let you get into this song and you'll build up the tempo yourself. And there are other demonstration videos you can find on YouTube. All right, so we're starting off down here in the low G and D of the bass clef, and up here in the middle and high G and D in the treble clef. All right, we start off with a very whole note tied to a whole note in the left hand, and then it's just going to be the scale in the right hand, except for we have the little thing there at the end. It sounds kind of funny. I'm not a huge fan of the way that it sounds, but here it is again, starting right here, cross under. Then we go to an A flat. All right, then the song really starts on page 15. So we get there, and we're gonna have just this little bass line going, just a G and a D. And we're actually gonna slow it down a little bit because that's, all right, and we don't need to go that fast right now when we're looking at it. So the left hand's gonna get set up and do that for two lines, 8 measures. The right hand's gonna start on the high G and play an 8th note scale, ending on the F sharp. So it's a little bit longer than a scale, and it's gonna go ahead and just cross over with the 2nd there. And then it's gonna play the ascending one, also in 8th notes, and also end on the F sharp. So if I put that with the left hand slowly, then ascending, then it's going to do the same thing again for the first part of the next line. Then from right here, this 2, I'm going to move my hand so that I can take another descending G scale, starting on this G, the 2nd line in the treble clef staff. Now this one is not an 8th note scale, but it's quarter 8th, 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 G, which lets us end on the beat 1 of the next measure on G. And the left hand's still doing what it did. Release those 2 together on beat 3. So here's the whole 2nd line of page 15. Now we get to the left hand to play some scales. The right hands are going to get set up to play A sharp. It says 2 and 4. I usually just do 2 and 3. A sharp and C sharp here, and then they jump up to play it on the next octave. And you'll see why in just a second. So the left hand plays an 8th note scale, ending on a whole note on the F sharp. Right hand doesn't do anything until we get to that F sharp, 2, 3, 4, and then we play the next scale ascending right here. So we ended with this on the left hand, and then we're going to get set up to play it again. So the whole 3rd line on page 15 just goes like this. Then we go to the regular quarter, 8th, 8th, 8th scales. We start off with a descending one in the right hand. As soon as we get to that beat 1, the left hand takes over. Right hand stays there, and then we do a parallel ascending scale. Cross under, cross over, and then we go to G and D in the left hand and G and B in the right hand. So here it is again. We have descending right, descending left, ascending parallel, and then we end on G, D, and B, G. It says pedal, but what good does a pedal do on one note anyways? All right, have fun.